Good evening. The time is 6:30 p.m. The regular meeting of the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Freehold for November 21st, 2023 is now called to order. Notice of the time, date, and location of this meeting was provided at least 48 hours prior to the commencement of this meeting pursuant to the provisions of Chapter 231, the laws of 1975, the Open Public Meetings Act. I'd like to ask everyone to please stand for a salute to the flag, followed by a moment of silence. Chief Dispenser, please lead us.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Mayor Kane.
Here.
Councilman Benedetto.
Here.
Councilwoman Jordan. Here. Councilman Reich.
Here.
Councilwoman Rogers.
Here.
Councilman Schnurr.
Here.
Councilwoman Schutzer.
Here.
Okay, item 4 this evening is the approval of minutes, council meeting October 16, 2023.
I'll be happy to move those. Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers. Schnurr.
Yes.
Schutzer.
Yes.
Okay, the minutes of the council meeting of October 16, 2023 are approved. Item 5 is the second reading and public hearing of ordinance 2023/26, amending and supplementing Title II, Administration and Personnel. This is the second reading and public hearing. I'd like to open up to the public. If anyone from the public would care to ask about this ordinance, please step forward, state your name and address for the record.
Seeing no comment from the public, I move the public portion be closed. Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers.
Yes.
Schnurr.
Yes.
Schutzer.
Yes.
Okay, we have a resolution adopting ordinance 2023/26 and authorization of publication.
I'll offer that.
Second. Discussion?
Yes, this has to do with the special, police officers.
Any
I
further?
mean, they're all special, but
The extra special ones.
Yeah.
Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers.
Yes.
Schnurr.
Yes.
Schutzer.
Yes.
Okay, ordinance 2023/26 is adopted. Item 6 is the first reading and introduction ordinance 2023/27, amending and supplementing Title 8, Health and Safety.
I'll offer that, please.
A second.
Discussion?
Yes, this is basically for the, to protect the environment with our storage of our salt and other materials such as salt on properties.
Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers.
Yes.
Schnurr.
Yes.
Schutzer.
Yes.
Okay, ordinance 2023/27 is introduced. Item 7 is a first reading introduction ordinance 2023/28, creating a downtown business improvement zone, DBIZ, within the borough of Freehold.
I'll move that.
Second.
Discussion?
Yes, this is to allow the businesses already in the city downtown to be able to apply for low-interest business loans to help them out, so it's a good thing for them.
Any further discussion?
Yeah, this is also one of the questions on the best practices as well.
Any other discussion?
Yes, Counselor, Ahmed, to abstain, which I
Yeah.
would apply for. Thank you.
just, I think.
Thank you.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto.
Abstain.
Jordan.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers.
Yes.
Schnurr.
Yes.
Schutzer.
Yes.
Okay, ordinance 2023/28 is introduced. Item 8 this evening is the first reading and introduction ordinance 2023/29, amending and supplementing Chapter 18 zoning by amending Chapter 18.07, the Freehold Center Core redevelopment plan.
I'll move that.
I'll second, please.
Discussion?
Yes, this is just, to refine some of the, things that were approved in the past, just to make sure that they still fall in line with the ordinances, so we just adjusted it a little bit to make it make more sense.
Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers?
Yes.
Schnur?
Yes.
Shutzer?
Yes.
Okay, ordinance 2023/29 is introduced. Item 9 is our consent agenda. Just a note that matters listed on the items of consent agenda are required to conduct the day-to-day operations of the borough and will be enacted by one motion in the form listed below. There'll be no separate discussion of these items. If discussion is desired of any items, that item will be considered separately. Would somebody like to move consent agenda items CR1 through CR 20?
Mayor King, can
Sure.
we move 1 and 2 separately?
Sure. Okay, we'll move 1 and 2 separately.
And also C6 separately?
And C6 separately. Okay, so let me rephrase that. Would somebody like to move consent agenda items CR3 through CR5 and CR7 through CR20?
Yes, I'll do that.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes, but abstain on CR 20.
Rogers?
Yes.
Schnur?
Yes.
Shutzer?
Yes.
Okay, consent agenda items CR3 through CR5 and CR7 through CR20 are adopted. We go back to consent agenda CR1, honoring Sidney Blacknall. Someone like to move that?
Yes. Move.
Second.
Discussion?
Yes, on October 28th, the governing body went to the Connery Lodge, bless you, where we presented Sidney Blackwell's family with a resolution for his years of service. I mean, he was in a lot of different organizations, including the Memorial Day Parade. And one of the things that I wanted to do is I wanted to make mention that maybe a good 15 years ago, Sidney actually gave me his Negro League baseball card that he signed. And I thought, and I mentioned to the family, that instead of it being in my desk, that maybe it should be out here in Borough Hall. That would be a more appropriate place for it. We have a lot of places where there's baseball memorabilia, and I think this would qualify, unless somebody disagrees. I think this should be there.
Very nice.
So I'd like to give this to the business administrator so that it could make its way into one of the display cases. I think that's a good place for it.
Nice.
And signed by you.
Thank you. That's a great addition to the Glory Days exhibit, for sure. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers?
Yes.
Schnur?
Yes.
Shutzer?
Yes, and God bless Sydney.
Okay, as consent agenda CR1 is adopted. CR2, honoring Alex Messino, Christopher Douglas Jr., and Connor Caulfield on the occasion of their attainment of the rank of Eagle Scout. Someone like to move that?
I'll move that.
I'll second.
Discussion?
Yes, while I was at the Eagle Scout ceremony, I was approached by Craig Billings, who was the Scoutmaster, and Joe Mancino, who actually lives on Main Street. And they would like to do more work in the borough, Eagle Scout projects in the borough. And, whether it's at the Lake Tompanimus or whether it's at Veterans Park, at some point we're gonna have to move the 9/11 memorial from Borough Hall to here or someplace. And I think we could probably make use of the Scout services in that regard. I've already talked to our business administrator, and we're gonna set up a meeting at some point in December with the Scoutmasters and our administrator, and kind of at least get the ball rolling on a couple of those things.
Excellent. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers?
Yes.
Schnur?
Yes.
Shutzer?
Yes.
Okay, item CR2 is adopted. CR6 is approving grace period for collection of medical cannabis tax. Someone like to offer that?
I'll move that.
I'll second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers?
Yes.
Schnur?
Yes.
Shutzer?
No.
Okay, item CR6 is adopted. That's the end of our consent agenda. Item 10 is the approval of bills.
I'll move that.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers?
Yes.
Schnur?
Yes.
Shutzer?
Yes.
Okay, our bill list for this evening is approved. Item 11 is item for discussion. We have our next best practices checklist. I'd like to turn it over to our administrator, Mr. Gallo, for a quick review over this.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman and council members on the dais. Each year on an annual basis, the state of New Jersey presents us with a best practices checklist. It's basically lessons learned over the years and ideas that have worked well in other places that they want us to think about and perhaps employ in our municipality if it's right. And they tag this to state aid, and if you get a certain number of points, you get all your state aid, and it's on a graduated basis down to 75%, 50%, 25%, and 0%. Each year, we've been successful in getting 100% of our state aid. In particular, our score this year is 38.5 points out of a possible 42 points. So we have successfully achieved the objective of getting our full allotment of state aid. It's a useful tool that requires self-introspection and examination. We look at ourselves and say, how are we doing in these particular areas? As Councilman Schnur mentioned, there was an area that we did not accomplish. It was whether or not we had a business improvement zone designated in town. So next year we'll be able to answer yes. And we're getting to take advantage of a program that our businesses may find very useful. It's 0% interest loans for improvements to their businesses. And in order to have that available, you have to have a designated business improvement zone, which we now do thanks to your vote a few moments ago. And the businesses will be able to take advantage of that program, which is a statewide program. They ask questions about things like whether or not we're in state health benefits, whether or not we've considered, certain actions that have been successful elsewhere. And I think it's a testament to the leadership of the municipality that we have achieved, once again, a passing score and gotten our full allotment of state aid. So I'll entertain any questions that you might have, or
How about comments?
beg your pardon?
How about comments?
Comments, yes.
I don't have a question.
Okay,
But excuse me if I'm underwhelmed, as I always have been, about this best practices thing.
okay.
We get what they expect us to do after the fact. So the fact that we, basically, the fact that we are able to score well under their umbrella is just amazing to me. And we do it, that's what you do. We do it because we do what we do for our citizenry, not so that we can pass. And I know there are people who think this is like, but I'm sorry, I don't. So I'm glad we passed. I think they would be hard pressed to, fail us. But I just had to say that because I just,
Understood.
it's like dangling a carrot in front of a horse. Oh, if you do this, but they tell us after.
And trust me, the reward is not that great because
No, it's
we
not.
don't
It's
get much
great.
state aid.
Any further discussion?
Are there other best practices or core competencies that we're looking to improve or implement so that we can can change those no's to yeses?
Every year they put on new questions,
They do.
like this year there were 15 new questions. So we will be in, we've done well on those as well. The ones that we're out of compliance with, we'll certainly look at and see if it's an appropriate fit for the borough.
Yeah, an electric station, electric charging station,
Uh,
electric vehicle, electric.
It's interesting that you should bring that up because we have examined that, we've looked at it, and it's incredibly expensive. And they'll dangle in front of you, you know, we have $5,000 or $6,000 in grants. Well, the thing costs $40,000. So as much as I would love to have one because I have an electric car, it's not worth it from our perspective, at least not yet, not until they give us a greater incentive.
So that's one of the things we gotta know on, just to let you know.
Yeah,
We'll go out the hamsters and the wheels and
Right,
make
right.
sure it's that way. I do have a question about it though. There's a lot of items that are unscored.
right, those are the new questions.
Right, so is it something where they present them as unscored the first time, just to kind of give you a hint at what's coming down the pipeline, and then they'll switch them to best practices
Yes.
eventually?
Yes,
Sometimes,
Yeah,
yeah, that's a good point, it is
Maybe.
sometimes.
sometimes.
They might reappear next year, they might not be there, they might be adopted as a point-based question, or it might just continue as an unscored one.
And I like the fact that like, there's a couple that are non-yes and no answers, they're open-ended. Like unscored survey, what does your municipality see as the most significant barrier, if any, to implementing shared services? If you,
Yeah.
what do you know, how do you answer that to satisfy someone who, you know, I mean, the answer that we gave is perfect, we have no barrier, we do shared services.
We do,
But
for
it's a
sure.
very open-ended question, you know?
They are, yeah, some bureaucrat down in Trenton is writing these down.
Thank you for completing this, we appreciate it.
Sure.
Anybody else? Thank you, yeah, thanks, Steve. Item 12 this evening is public comments. If anyone from the public would care to make a comment to the governing body, please come forward, state your name and address for the record.
I was given a speaking duty this evening. Amanda McCobb, 41 Lawrence Place, here on behalf of the Freehold Memorial Day Parade Committee. As I'm sure many of you know, at this point, the 2024 Freehold Memorial Day Parade will be the 150th such commemoration here in Freehold, which we are very excited about and pushing to make this year's event bigger and better than ever. We have several events planned over Memorial Day weekend to culminate in the parade rather than just be the parade. A couple years ago, I went into a deep dive of a rabbit hole and researched over 60 Memorial Day parades across the country, of which, in terms of age, we are about number 11 in that. So this is a very significant milestone for us here in Freehold. And also just in terms of the country as a whole, having still this celebration after 150 years. As part of that celebration, the Parade Committee as a fundraiser and also as a community unity initiative is selling t-shirts to celebrate Decoration Day 1874, Memorial Day 2024, with a rear design designed by Mark Lamhut at Hallmark Printing to commemorate and to visibly display the Elks Point as well as the celebration of the anniversary. We'll be selling this throughout the year up until, of course, Memorial Day and including Memorial Day weekend. There will be a digital way to purchase shirts upcoming. We do have some here tonight if anybody would like to purchase. They're $20 a piece. And additionally, we will be selling at what's the race on Friday?
The Born to Run.
The Born to Run race on Friday. And also at the Freehold Arts Council Craft Fair next Saturday, December 2nd. And we have all sizes from small to big.
Thank you. Anyone else from the public? Care to address the governing body? Comment?
Seeing no comments from the public, I move the public portion be closed.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers?
Yes.
Schnurr?
Yes.
Schutzer?
Yes.
comments are closed. Item 13 is council comments. So I'll start off with Council President Benedetto.
Yes, thank you all for coming. That was Amanda McCobb, our new elected official for the Freehold Regional Judicial District. Congratulations. I know you did well because you had two great teachers, one sitting beside you now.
Absolutely.
So you guys have always give back to McCobb family, and we thank you. I will definitely take the shirt. I would ask, maybe if possible, I'm not, but George and Alice, maybe if you can incorporate Sydney's name somehow, since he served on that committee for a long time.
There will be mention of it definitely in this year's MC list. I will make sure that that is mentioned from the reviewing staff.
Maybe even the Black Knoll reviewing stand, or maybe something on those lines. He did, not that you guys didn't, but he was just more than a baseball player. He was a great friend, a great asset to this community. And you know, we miss him just as well. We'll miss all you involved in the parade committee. Not that you're gonna die, but Sidney was a great asset to this town. I would just put that out there. Maybe call it the Black Knoll Reviewing Stand, something to incorporate his name into our record books, not to be forgotten. That's about basically all I have. Thank you. Everybody have a happy and healthy Thanksgiving Thursday. Enjoy your families and cherish what you have. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Jordan.
Thank you. Amanda, I'll take one of those two tonight before you leave. Just a couple of quick announcements. Recreation, the holiday house decorating contest is underway. You can go to the website, the borough website, and sign up. Put your name in to be part of the contest. Deadline to enter is the 14th of December. Judging will be the 15th through the 19th, and then there will be an awards ceremony with hot chocolate and a choir down, not choir, Rebel, well, they used to call Rebel Yell. What do they call now? The guys from Howl? Are they still called Rebel Yell? They'll be down there and they'll be singing some holiday songs. So just a little bit on the library construction. We're coming right along there, and we hope to have that finished and have a soft opening by January. So look for more information to come on that. Kathy updates people constantly on her Facebook page, so just take a look on that. And then this Saturday at 9 a.m. we're going to be meeting. The Spectacular Committee will be meeting at the former Borough Hall to go around town and cut down all of the corn stalks. So if anybody has some time, would like to come volunteer, we'd appreciate the help. That's all I have.
Thank you. Councilman Reich.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. It's been a while since we've seen each other, almost a month. Thank you very much for coming out this evening. The spectacular events surrounding and before Halloween were amazing. There were so many trunk or treats, so many houses to visit, so much candy to be eaten. So I really appreciate that, and thank you to the Spectacular Committee for all their hard work. To piggyback on what Amanda said, the Memorial Day Parade Committee next meets on January 17th, Wednesday, January 17th at 7 p.m. here at Borough Hall. And the committee is always looking for new members and volunteers as well. The McCobb family does a lot of work when it comes to Parade Day, and so if we could add more family members to that list, we'd greatly appreciate it. So if you're interested in participating and helping out with the parade, we'd love to have you join. In regards to the library, the Human Relations Advisory Commission is joining forces with the Historic Preservation Commission and the Library Commission, and we're looking to have our winter walking tour in the first part of 2024. January, February, we're not exactly sure which yet, but the tour is going to focus on education in Freehold Borough. We are going to be visiting a number of the current and former schoolhouses and academies that were and are in Freehold Borough, and we're looking to finish the tour with a grand opening celebration of sorts at the library itself. So as we get more details hammered down, we'll start spreading that out, and we'd love to have you join us for that. For those running on Friday's race, best wishes to you, and may the wind be at your back. It's a Born to Run race. You're supposed to run like a boss, but I'm calling it a turkey trot because I'll be trotting the entire 5 miles. So look forward to hopefully see you somewhere along the race route. It's from Court Street, down out towards Lake Toponimus, through the lake, and then back up the same way. Other than that, have a very happy and healthy Thanksgiving, and looking forward to seeing everybody in December. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Rogers.
Thank you. I just wanted to welcome back our mayor and Councilman DiBenedetto, and welcome Jeff Friedman to council as councilman-elect. Also, this is the time of year where we're reviewing our committees and seeing where we have openings. So if you have not yet applied, if you're interested in a committee and have not yet filled out the form, they are available online. And we have many, many committees that we welcome our residents to participate in. So please take a look and see if there's anything you're interested in and get that form in. I also want to thank those who have worked so hard on the events for this town to give us so many outlets to enjoy ourselves and to work together. We have some wonderful, wonderful things that we're planning for next year as part of the HRAC and as part of just the community in general. And, I'm looking forward to that. And I just want to thank everyone for coming out tonight and wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Councilman Schnurr.
Thank you, Mayor Kane. First of all, I wish everybody a happy and healthy Thanksgiving. The days preceding Thanksgiving, I have to tread very carefully in my house. Normally, I can go into the refrigerator and eat whatever I want. Now I have to ask permission. Is this okay? Is this okay? So I think I'll be able to successfully navigate through all that. But anyway, have a happy and healthy Thanksgiving. The second thing I wanted to mention is, again, congratulations to Mayor Kane, Council President DiBenedetto, and Council Candidate Friedman on their election victory. As people realize that I was not on the ballot this year, I have other commitments that make me realize that I would not be able to devote my proper attention and focus to the Frayl Borough governing body and that our residents deserve. So I decided it was the right decision not to seek re-election. It was a privilege to serve the public as a member of the Frayl Borough Council since 2007. I'm proud of our accomplishments as a team and the work that we've done and continue to do to ensure Freehold is a great place to live, work, and visit. I'm relieved that our team won, and that the things that we've been talking about over the last couple of years will continue. The last thing I want to mention is there is a flyer that's on the table outside. I want to make sure that everybody remembers on December 16th is National Wreaths Across America Day, and we'll be holding the ceremony at 12 noon at Elks Point. And again, there's this flyer on the table outside. That's it.
Thank you. Councilwoman Schutz.
Yes. I'd like to remind, first of all, Jeff Friedman is not here tonight because he is at the Township Committee meeting where, in fact, Annette and I are supposed to be as well, presenting the check, the proceeds from the labor freehold, which benefit the Alliance to Prevent Substance Abuse. So he's officially presenting that check tonight at the committee meeting. That's why he's not here. But I do congratulate him on his election, and certainly to Mayor Kane and to Councilman Mike DiBenedetto on their re-election. As I said, election night, the town rose to the occasion, and I am proud of them. They sifted through everything, and okay, enough said about that. Saturday is the American Express every year sponsors Shop Small
Business.
businesses, I couldn't think of the word, Saturday, and that's always the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So I would ask you to keep in mind as you shop that Freehold Borough has a wealth of things to buy downtown, and please keep all of those businesses, all of our small businesses in mind as we spend our dollars. I always say, and have been known to write it on checks, keeping Freehold Borough money in Freehold Borough. Shop small. I shop largely, but I shop small. Anyway, I want to accept with regrets the resignation, the retirement of Sean Healy, one of our police officers. He is leaving. He will certainly be missed. Since I remember Sean, as I do several officers, when they were still in diapers, it is stunning to me that he's old enough to retire, that he's been here long enough. We wish him a happy, healthy, long retirement, but he certainly will be missed in Freehold Borough. I left flyers outside on the table for the seniors' holiday party. Reservations have been coming in rather slowly, and so I hope that if you know any seniors who are interested, that you'll have them call in for a reservation so we can proceed with our party this year. It is a wonderful party. Also, Friday's race. I have wonderful memories of that race. Michael's mother, Peggy DiBenedetto, years ago, called me and said, Sharon, what do you do after the Friday after Thanksgiving? I said, nothing really, and she said, come and help me. So for many years, she and I handed out water and bananas to the runners in that race. So I have very fond memories of her and of that race. I won't be there, I'll be out of town, but if I were, I'd be there rekindling those memories this year. I don't know if, well, first, it is very sad to announce that a dear friend of Freehold Borough's, Alma Westby, who lived for many, many years on bond, and she recently moved. She was widowed, and recently within the last 2 months, moved to Maryland to be with her son. Alma worked for a bazillion years as a cafeteria lady at the intermediate complex, at Park Avenue complex. She loved those kids. The kids loved her. She was a survivor of a double kidney transplant and lived for years with that. Unfortunately, Alma, I received the word today, has passed. And I'm just such a lovely, lovely lady. I had to say something about how much she will be missed. When we were campaigning, I knocked on her door, and she was saying, I'll send you my address, I'll let you know where I am. And yeah, very sad. Now, I don't know if I'm allowed to do this or not, but
It's all you.
yeah.
Let us know.
In our packets, right, in our packets, we received several applications for the Citizen Service Act. And for people who want to participate on, serve on committees. And by the way, there are two here who want to serve on the Memorial Day Parade Committee, so that's good to know. I would like to, if I'm allowed, I don't know if this, I would like to make a motion that we tonight accept and appoint committee.
What are his qualifications?
I'm being serious, don't get one.
We can't do that.
For many years, George has, fancied himself as, and we also, as Mr. Memorial Day Parade with the veterans. He has worked hard. He has been an active and loyal member of that committee. And in his retirement from council, he has requested that he be appointed to that committee. And I would like to make a motion that George, that we, right here and now tonight, appoint George in perpetuity to the Memorial Day Parade Committee.
I would second that, but I think there's only one cast vote we need.
George, you sure you don't want Shade Tree?
Alice?
Why not? He knows the way we work,
Yeah.
that I don't have to keep him
And
on the
neither
speed.
one of you have been eliminated from life since they've been on, so it must be working. So that's my motion.
Counselor, can we just throw that in there as an ad hoc motion like that?
Yes,
Or- We have a motion and a second. Can we have a roll call, please?
Councilperson De Benedetto,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Reich,
Yes.
Rogers,
Yes.
Schnurr,
Abstain.
Schutzer.
Yes. Okay.
Can I vote too? Yes, that, when I saw that, that was an automatic, but thanks for doing it. Motion's adopted to make George a life member of the Memorial Day Parade Committee. It said life member.
I said in perpetuity.
I'm not a life member, how can he be a life member?
Oh, yes, you are, Alice. You
So
may
she's
not
only
know
ever
it.
appointed for a year.
You may not know it, but you are. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that was great. George, thank you for everything you've done. We have a couple meetings left to go before George is officially done, so we'll have a lot more to say, before the year winds up. But thank you, George. I'd also like to just thank the residents of the borough for your display of confidence in our administration and what we're doing. There's a lot going on here. We have a lot happening in town, and really appreciate the residents' support and faith in our administration, and very proud to be able to continue moving Freehold forward. So I just want to say thank you to the residents this past election. We really appreciate it. Also want to mention an early happy birthday on Friday to former Mayor Roger Kane sitting in the back there. Friday's birthday. He's 60 again.
Won't we all?
A couple times over. And I just want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. We're going to be going into executive session. This one, we need to talk about a couple of legal matters, and then once we get the clarification on one of those matters, we will come back out and take action. You don't have to stay. It's a legal process. We're not going to be conducting any other business except voting on what we're going to be talking about from a legal strategy. So that being said, item 14 this evening is a resolution authorizing a meeting not open to the public in accordance with the provisions of New Jersey Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-12, B7, potential litigation. Someone like to move that, please?
I'll move that.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Reich,
Yes.
Rogers,
Yes.
Schnurr,
Yes.
Schutzer.
Yes.
Okay, we will be going into executive session